You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Young and the Restless fans, it's Soap Dirt on YouTube. We have got your daily breakdown for all your spoilers next week, May 22nd to May 26th, 2023, and there is so much to unpack here. If you haven't already, reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Young and the Restless spoilers, casting news, all the stuff you want to know about your favorite CBS soap. Now let's dig in. Young and the Restless, Monday, May 22nd, 2023. We are in season 50 and we are on episode 162. We are going to see Victor finding out more about Victoria Newman betting her Newman Media CEO, Nate Hastings. Of course, Nick Newman dropped some truth on their dad, but he's going to find out more about it, and then he is going to dig in and probably do something about it before too much longer. We are also going to see Billy Abbott switching gears with Chelsea Lawson. They are in this blossoming relationship. They've taken things to the bedroom. He is basically co-parenting her son Connor with her. So I'm curious to see exactly what it means for them to change things up already this new in their relationship. Plus, we're going to see Chancellor finding out more about his investigation into Phyllis Summers' quote, death. And he is going to find out the ways that he was manipulated and that the investigation was tampered with to get all signs to point to Diane Jenkins. And boy, he is not going to be happy. Then it's Tuesday, May 23rd on Young and the Restless, 163 in season 50. And we are going to see Jack Abbott grilling Ashley Abbott about Jabot, because Billy Abbott tells Jack, look, I think Ashley's getting to make a move. I think she might be ready to stage a coup because she thinks your relationship with Diane Jenkins is a problem for the company. So Jack is going to confront Ashley. Things are going to get really heated. And then Ashley is going to say that she is engaged to Tucker McCall. Reportedly, Tucker is in the room and his jaw drops because he, that was supposed to be a fake engagement just to torment Jack and Diane. And now Ashley has said it's real. And it's kind of funny coming hot on the heels of Friday's U.S. episode where Tucker told Abby Newman that he proposed to her mom and she kind of freaked out. And then Ashley wasn't real happy with him for just springing that on Abby without any warning. So it's good stuff coming for this Ashley Tucker thing. And I want to know if he's going to put a ring on her after she declares their fake engagement real. We're also going to see Tucker spending some time with Audra Charles, and they reach some sort of an agreement. Is he going to get back in bed with her? I mean, that's totally a Tucker thing to do, right? To be talking to Ashley about marrying her and to think nothing of hopping into bed with his former co-conspirator. So Audra wants Nate, but Nate is hung up on Victoria. So why is Audra even talking to Tucker? I don't know, but I can't wait to see. Then it's midweek on Young and the Restless, Wednesday, May 24th, season 50, episode 164. And Nikki Newman gives Victoria some advice that Vicky didn't ask for. She doesn't want to know what her mom thinks about her betting Nate. She really only wants her mom to think about work and to keep her opinions about her personal life to herself. But I'm also going to bet that this week we might see some dialogue with Nikki and Victor where they are talking about Victoria, who for months now has just been spiraling wildly out of control. She is modeling Victor in every way. All of his worst behaviors are coming to the forefront. Her attitude is garbage. She treats Adam badly. She blusters and kind of bosses Nick around. She stole somebody's boyfriend. She's power mad. She's just out of control. And I, for one, would love to see a reckoning and for Victor to put her in his place. We'll have to see if that happens. We're also going to see Summer Newman making an apology to Kyle Abbott. She's now changed her tactic slightly where she's saying, I believe that my mother is alive. She still hasn't confessed that she knows that her mother is alive. And she's apologizing to Kyle Abbott, but I will be stunned if she told him the truth about how long she has known that Diane was completely innocent because her mother was alive. So we'll have to see exactly how far she goes with this, but there's a reckoning coming for Summer as well. Then it's Thursday, May 25th on Young and the Restless, episode 165 of season 50. And we are going to see Phyllis back in town. She's got her little glasses on that she wore to her own funeral. This time, instead of the weird little beret thing she was wearing to the jazz club, she's got on a ball cap, which is a change from her big floppy hat and sunglasses look that she went to the last time she was creeping around town. So she pops up in Genoa City and makes a bold move, and then she's going to end up having a conversation with her daughter. Plus, District Attorney Christine Williams issues Chancellor some new marching orders. He's very upset about finding out his investigation was tampered with. He is increasingly feeling like this is Phyllis and Jeremy plotting revenge against Diane, and less likely to believe that Diane had any part of it. But Christine still seems to be buying the Phyllis as a victim and Diane as perpetrator story. So I'm very curious to see if Chance actually follows the orders he gets. If he thinks the investigation needs to go one way and she's saying to go left instead, he may go rogue because he wants the truth more than anything. We're also going to see Devon Hamilton making a promise to Abby Newman. They are clearly stepping up their relationship game. They moved in together. Now they're talking about getting a bigger place. And Abby is trying to soften on her approach towards his dad, Tucker, who clearly wants to be back in his son's life and in grandson Dominic's life. So I am wondering exactly the nature of this promise, but I'm sure it is to love and protect her. Their vibe is really sweet. Finally, the week winds down on Young and the Restless on Friday, May 26th, season 50, episode 166. And we're going to have scenes with Sally Spectra and Chloe Mitchell, and they are working on a new business opportunity. Sally turned down the chance to work with Adam Newman at his new company, Tucker McCall Holdings, name change pending. But you remember Chloe refused to follow her there. She said she didn't want Adam to be in control of her paychecks. And then Sally decided against the job in a lot of ways because of Nick's negative reaction. And so she and Chloe are going to try to get back to doing business together. We're also going to see scenes with Summer and her mom, Phyllis, on Friday, and Summer cutting a deal with her mom. And who knows what these two might be dealing with. Maybe Summer agrees that Phyllis should go run because Summer was trying to get info out of Chance about, well, what will happen to my mom if she turns up? So if Summer warns her that word is spreading and the investigation is turning, she might actually encourage her mom to take off. And if there is evidence to exonerate Diane, then Phyllis can run away, and Summer thinks, maybe she'll think that that's okay. If you haven't already, reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Young and the Restless spoilers, casting news, all the updates you need to stay current on your CBS soap opera. The big takeaway from this week is that Phyllis Summers' endgame is here because almost just a lot of people in town know that she's alive. Word is spreading more by the day. The police investigation is finally turning, and that's very interesting. There are not any spoilers listed in the daily spoilers for this week about Sharon Newman's front burner plot, but I do want to mention it even though it is not part of this storyline. Next week, we are going to see Nick and Sharon looking at the champagne bottle that was sent to her, and he notices a red smudge like paint, but it's blood. If you haven't done the math and figured this out, I have very little doubt that Sharon's new stalker is Cameron Kirsten, played by Lyndon Ashby, who is Susan Walters' real-life husband. Susan Walters, of course, plays Diane Jenkins. And it looks like this terrifying blast from Sharon's past is back, and that is going to pull Nick closer into Sharon as he wants to protect her, and it's going to pull him farther away from Sally and make a little bit of room for Adam to possibly squeeze in there. There's a whole lot to see on Young and the Restless next week, so don't miss a thing.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.